Lakers trail by 5. Marcus Smart is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. That's the Laker 5. Here's LaRavia. Reeves outside. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Towns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. McBride with the ball. Smart with a screen on Smart. Here's McBride. And rebounded by Connect. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Smart. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Driving in, and then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
We'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. And here's Los Angeles, and after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Inside, Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Clarkson against Vanderbilt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
Free throw good, Clarkson.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Pass to Vanderbilt. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. There's LaRavia.
Josh Hart takes such pride on the defensive end. How about that contest right there, making it almost impossible with his defense?
Towns against Vanderbilt. Now LaRavia. Pass to Smart. Down low. Here's Reeves. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick-and-roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Reeves. 16 feet away. Now LaRavia. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Towns. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got 44.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers.
Timeout.
It's a 10-point game. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Allie, thank you so much. Back to connect. And the three off target. The Knicks leading by 10. Anunoby has the open look. Offline with his three.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Now here's Smart. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
LeBron's checked in for Dalton Connect. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And that one misses. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Lakers trail by 13. Now here's James. Doncic outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
James hits the outside fadeaway.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson, left side. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Brunson missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doncic with the steal. To the inside. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Bridges against Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Josh Hart. The Knicks leading by 9. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And here's Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Offensive rebound. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. The rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jake.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Left side, Towns. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
The first one falls. A second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Hits it from three-point range. Reeves has got 21.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Five on the clock. Bridges fires. The 3 is off. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Four-point game. And it's blocked.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork this man and send it back.
Yep, that goes down.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Outside Bridges. Doncic with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Fast break. Doncic.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Here's Brunson. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Bridges. And just miss after miss right now. Ayton. 2 points. That one goes.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Now Brunson. 14 feet away. Oh, what a play inside.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson embracing the moment and a big-time bucket.
The Lakers leading. James in the high post. Towns on him. Robinson there for the rebound. New York shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here we've got Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
James. Rebounded by Towns. The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Lakers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. LeBron against Towns. Here's Hachimura.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Doncic against Towns. Cleared away by Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Now Doncic. Ayton a screen on Towns. James can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Connecting at the charity stripe, so important. Now you are up 3.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
It's a 3-point game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Brunson scanning the floor. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Robinson a screen on LeBron. Here's Bridges. Towns. No good from 3. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Towns. New York's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Knocks down the 3.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Brunson against Doncic. Reeves leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 3. Now Towns. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Now, Doncic. Ayton the screen on Brunson. The triple! Doncic!
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now Towns.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
That free throw, no good.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
And he's good on the second.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Ayton. And that one is good.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
One shot.
And that one misses.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Bridges. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Here's Doncic. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. Now Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Now Doncic. And get the 3. Anunoby against Hachimura. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
He's off on the first. So we can't get either to fall. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves fires a three-pointer. Good.
And what you love about Reeves, his mental toughness. They needed that one.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Doncic against Brunson. Doncic with the block. To take the lead, LeBron James finishes off the break.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Doncic with the steal. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. The 3 goes down.
Doncic Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
And here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. LeBron carving out space inside.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Down low, covered by LeBron. Lays it in off the window.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And an intentional foul right there. And they double up Doncic. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson.
And you know what? The double team there, that quick hitter threw him for a loop there and forced the turnover.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big time shot.
One falls for Brunson.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
From deep. Can't get it to go. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting two.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. New York calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Towns, a screen on Reeves. Now Anunoby takes the three. That's off. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
And so the Lakers take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.